always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one time.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Here's the heavyweight wrestler Curtis "Razor" Blaydes representing Team Elevation there in Colorado. And here's a guy who, at least on paper, has more takedowns secured offensively than any fighter in UFC heavyweight history.
You know, they talk about specialists, and at times you find a guy that's so good at one skill that you know it's coming and you can't stop it. Curtis Blaydes is one of those guys. He's a national wrestling champion. He's very big, he's very skilled, and he has great cardio. The great cardio allows him to press this wrestling style on guys, and they can't keep up with him. He is solely one of the top 5 heavyweights in the world.
And he's certainly got a good work rate for this heavyweight division. Works as hard in training as anybody. Still in search of that elusive first championship opportunity. Big spot for Curtis "Razor" Blaydes here tonight. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Don the Predator Frye. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Blaydes.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena. Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Couple minutes gone by, round 1.
Nice transition.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, arms in tight.
All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, Wow, that is great submission defense.
Let's work.
Gotta get out of there.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Blaydes is in half guard. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I have a good rivalry match, but these fighters came to see that.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Just got to be careful here.
Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble.
Big ground and pound.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, sit down, sit down, sit down. You got to take this next round back, okay? I just want you to think about striking. That's it. No wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, just striking. You can't handle.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Hook to the head there by Curtis Blaydes. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Takedown defense is there. Well-timed throw there, even better on the execution. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, feet on the hips here.
Kissing the bone here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, big shots raining down.
He's got to start going down.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Nice.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Blaydes.
Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blaydes. Another ground and pound strike lands.
There it is, now he's on the mount. This is where he wants to be.
We might get a stoppage here. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Honest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Blaydes is in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Listen, it's the control on the ground that's winning this fight. He cannot handle you on the ground. You are controlling every aspect of the ground.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway.
Take one of them. If you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Big double leg, level change.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Oh, right into mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half-guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other one.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John. Got it very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Blaydes is back in side control.
Now he's going full mount.
Blaydes is in half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Turn back.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave it.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Referee, help here. The referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. And there's that jab.
Oh, nice takedown. Wow.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears.
Getting them out here.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Create a scramble, let's go!
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's having his way with him here.
That was a slick transition.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters.
Back mount now. Blaydes, his eye is closing up. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level.
That's the finish. It's the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by majority decision, Don the Predator Frye.
All right, so there he is, your winner by majority decision. So we don't see that every day, but 2 of the 3 judges whose scorecards obviously matter had it for him, and he gets the win.
And we knew right away that this would be a very close fight. We just did not know it was going to be this close, right? The